So let's just see how we can insert a node at the beginning of the circular singly linked list. So here we have the circular singly linked list with 3 nodes 100, 200 and 300. So to insert the node at the beginning of the linked list, first of all we have to create the node with the data, then we have to set the links. So this new node should point to this head, and also this last node should point to this new node. So to set the link, we have to use one temporary pointer which will initially point to the head, then we have to traverse to the last node, and then we can set the link. So we have to set temporary next, and the temporary next can point to this newly created node, and then we can just move the head node to point to this new node, and we are done. So we have successfully inserted this new node at the beginning of the list. So that will be the simple approach. So let's just see how we can implement that. So here we have the circular linked list with the node 100, 200 and 300. So here we're going to write the function to insert node at the beginning of the circular singly linked list. So the function will return struct node type pointer. We're going to call the function insert at beginning, and the function will take one struct node type pointer head, and also it will take the data. The data will be stored in the newly created node. So first of all we're going to create one new node, struct node type pointer new node, and we're going to create the node using the create node function, and we're going to pass the data. So that means we have created the node with the data like 400. So first of all we have to check if the list is already empty. So when the list is already empty, in that case we're just gonna move the head pointer to point to this node, and also because this is one circular linked list, so the node's next pointer should point to the node itself. So here we're gonna check if the head is null, that means the list is empty. So in that case the new node's next pointer should point to this new node itself, and then we're gonna return the new node. So that is in case of the list is empty. But suppose we have multiple nodes in the list, so in that case we have to set proper links to the new node. So that means the last node should point back to this first node. So to implement that, we need one temporary pointer which will initially point to the head. So the struct node type temporary pointer, and this will initially point to the head node. So now we have to reach to the last node. So for that we're going to use one while loop. So the loop will continue as long as the temp next pointer is not equal the head node, and in every iteration we're just gonna shift the temporary pointer to the next node. So that means in each iteration the temporary pointer will point to the next node in the list until the temp next points to the head node. That means when the loop ends, the temporary pointer will point to the last node. Now all you have to do is we have to set the link. So the temp next pointer should point to this newly created node. So after the end of the loop we're gonna set the link. So the temp next pointer should point to this newly created node. So that means we have created this link from the last node to this newly created node. Now we have to set the link. So the new node should point to this head node. So the new node's next pointer should point to the head node. So that means we have created this link. So now we have to move the head pointer. So the head pointer should point to this newly created node. So we can do that. We just have to simply return the new node as the new head node. So now you can see the new node is now part of this whole linked list, where the head pointer is pointing to this newly created node. So first of all let's just print the list. So currently in the list we have 3 nodes. Now let's just insert a new node. So we're gonna call the function insert at beginning. So here we're gonna pass the head pointer and also the data of the new node. So this function will create a new node with the data 400, and it will insert that at the beginning of the list, and after that it will return one new head pointer. So let's just print the list again. So you can see the node 400 is inserted at the beginning of the list. So this is the way we can insert a new node at the beginning of the circular singly linked list. So hope you understand the concept. See you in the next one. Take care.